A Beautiful White Rose by Trixie Love. As I stood beside your grave today, I totally broke down and cried a million tears. Oh, there were so many things that I needed to say. With all of my heart, I felt you could hear. I placed a cactus plant beside you, for I remember just how you enjoyed them so. I thought of all the sweet things that you used to do, such as each day you would hand me a single white rose. I felt your spirit tenderly touching my soul. I heard your sweet whisper within my heart. Oh, such warmth through my body began to flow, for I realized that our spiritual bond could never be severed. Oh God, how it broke my heart to walk away alone, for part of me felt as though I were leaving you behind. Much to my amazement, once I arrived home, a beautiful white rose upon my pillow I'd find. Okay. So, throughout this poem, there were literary devices, both similes and imagery, that can be identified. For imagery, at the top in lines 1 and 2, it read, "As I stood beside your grave today." This sets the setting and tells us, the reader, that the emotion is sad, and that the person is being referred to as has recently passed away. Imagery can also be found at the end of the poem, where it states, "A beautiful white rose upon my pillow I'd find." This heavily enhances the text by giving a vision on her last rose by whoever she loved and that she had a strong passion for. It is now lying on her pillow. There is also a simile that isn't directly a like-as comparison, but has the same meaning. Highlighted in yellow, we see that it says, "I heard your sweet whisper within my heart." I pinned this under the simile branch because the person cannot literally whisper within her heart, but if you were to add an "as if it were" after the first line, right here, "as if it were," you could call it a direct simile and correlate it to the feeling she gets when she heard whomever's sweet whisper. I found the author's message in one of the ending poems, and on the end of the poem, in the lines that read, "For I realized that our spiritual bond can never be severed," as well as, "For part of me felt as though I were leaving you behind." I found these to represent the author's message due to how many themes you can derive from them. A couple being, cherish every moment with ones you love, or appreciate the little things in life. I also found this to be the most important part of it, as she describes the strong bond that was left unfinished due to the death of whoever's grave she is describing. She is also not leaving the person behind, but she feels as though walking back to her house. Thank you.